Okay, now we're on to the income portion of our thing. I wanted to show you one thing before we get too much further. You notice I put in a food budget here for me. Notice it's higher than the expense line. Come here. The expense line was 1 1/4. It's because there's 2 people. We're going to use the health insurance the same way. Unfortunately, normally if there is more than one of you, you have to pay for both people's health insurance. So again, we're going to make an equation equals. Let's find it. Oh, good. Health insurance. Click, click. Times, there's 2 of us. And here I got to carry that over also. So that's how you do that. You notice my budget is getting pretty steep here pretty quickly. I haven't done anything for entertainment, vacation. I'm not sure what that is anymore. I did put in a number for Christmas, and I just put in ammo for fun. But anyway, you can see this is what I need to be coming into every month, and this is my expenses here. So now we're on to income. Income, finally. Money coming in, MCI. Well, I did a little research here. I did a really quick look. Here, if I'm going to live in Park City, I can probably end up working in Salt Lake. So here's the national average and the Salt Lake City average for assistant professor. That's fine with me. I'm not an egotist here. But anyway, that's okay. We'll take the national average here. Now you can figure your income a couple of ways. Let's put that number down. What was that number again? 8676. So say 80,000 just for easy math or easy to remember here. We're going to stick that number up there. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing here. January. Well, let's get fancy. ARY. And we'll get 12 months worth of that. Too far. There we go. Notice it kept my poor case choice even though I didn't want it to. And yet don't worry that I'm in the row 5 here. I didn't realize that. So now we're going to have this. Let's turn that into money. And we're going to have our monthly income. We'll make that money also. So what's that? That's going to be an equation, and because I'm on the same page, I'm not as worried about naming that. But let's do it anyway here. We'll just name it here. Now you notice I didn't type anything around it, so there's nothing in this box. The name, just say income. There we go. I even spelled it right. So what's the income per month? Is going to be the income divided by 12. Isn't that brilliant? Ooh. Let's make it 81,000. No, I'm not superstitious, but let's not tempt fate either. There we go. That's a nicer number. Oh, and again, remember when you see these hashtags all showing up, that says that there's not enough room in the cell to hold what you've put in. And there's my slider. Double click. Boom. So now I've got my income. Now just like we can name an individual cell, let's name a bunch of cells. I'm going to call this MCI, money coming in. How's that? So now we'll go over to our budget and we'll say income and we'll say equals. Let's see if this works. It didn't like it. Oh, pause, that refreshes. Okay, so let's take one of them then. Let's just name one. January income. Notice I didn't put a space in there. So now we'll go back to the budget and we'll say equals January income. Boom. There's my money. Okay, so now we'll slide this over, whoops, to December. Let's total it. We'll just copy this. Boom. All right, so now my net profit or loss. Am I winning or losing with my choices? Net positive or negative or. So what are we going to do? Another formula. Equals, click on my income, subtract from it my expenses, and there, I'm coming out ahead. Okay, I'm moving to Utah, gang. Hate to leave you, but there we are. Now anyway, once you've done this, now we're into the last part. You can come in here, you can do it. You can come make a separate page just by adding here. But I want you to now evaluate. Okay, I'm looking at my budget, looking at my income, looking at my expenses. I am going to make it based on my current choices. So you can add in here, yes, I have made good choices. For my future. And how are you going to get there? Me, I'm already a college professor. I just have to call somebody out there and see if they're looking for anybody. Start shopping my name around. But you're still in the process. So what's your process to get from here to your goal, to your lifestyle? What are you going to do? And how long do you think that's going to take you? Sometimes, you know, if you're going to get a PhD in something, or if you're going to be just okay, if you're a welder, you're making $50, $60 an hour for the next few years. If you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be making $150 an hour in the next few years. What are you doing? How do you plan to get there from here? All right? And that's the project.